Hi everyone, it's Kent from Game Logic Design here. I'm just going to make another little short video on what's coming in the next release of 4D Publish. Today I'm going to go over showing you the multiple views in a single page. So I'm going to have a PDF here, I'm going to create a page, I'm going to add one view here, and I'm going to add a second view right here. So I'm going to have two views on this one page. So if I create a simple scene here, and we'll just make a couple of things, couple of cubes, and I will make a camera view about there, assign it to this view, and then I will zoom in on this cube here, make a second camera, and assign it to there. So let's just preview this and see what it looks like. And it comes in looking like this. So you can see there that that's the camera views. Sorry, that's the camera views there that it's made and created and saved and rendered them out, put them in here, and now if I accept this, it's going to be the same view in the scene. Now, well, that just shows multiple views. So you can have as many of these as you want. So let me just delete that, and I'm going to resize this because I'm now going to show another little interesting feature that we have. Now, I might want to have little buttons to control changing between views. So first I'm actually going to create a second view over here, a second camera, and I'm going to create, actually I don't like that cube, I'm going to make it so it looks different. I'm going to just put a sphere in there, just so it's a bit more visually interesting. And I'm going to zoom right in on that sphere right there. I'm going to create another view right there, and then I'm going to create another view just maybe about there. So now I've got 4 different views. So what I'm going to do now is have 4 buttons for that view. So with the view selected, I just draw a button. Now I'm going to control drag that across so that I've got 4 of them. And now I'm just going to drop all the cameras onto each of these. So I'm just going to drop the camera onto there, camera onto there, and there, and there. Now these could also be takes. You could drag takes on, and what it does is it sets up the camera on here for that button. So that button's going to use that camera. It's got a little checkbox here saying render view image. So with that checked, it's going to actually do a rendering of the scene at that resolution of that button there and include the image upon export. This button's also checked, so it's a preview render, so it's slightly faster. But if you want a high quality render, you can uncheck that. And it's going to use the render settings that are set within your document up here. So let's just start. These views here, by the way, are hardware renders. So anything that happens in here is hardware render. Anything that gets exported will use your settings and your scene itself. So just be aware of that. So, you know, I don't need any text on these buttons. I'm just going to leave them as they are with those images, and I'm just going to export that out now. And let me load it up. So here we have all the images at the bottom there. So you can see they're all the same as what was in the viewport there. And if I just accept that, so now we've got our viewport up here. We can rotate that view around. And if I click any of these buttons, it's going to go towards those cameras. So it enables you to easily set up like a multi-step kind of flow through a scene. You can easily just drag in some boxes, drop your cameras in, and you can allow people to move through the scene. Okay, so that's all I'm going to show you today. Hope you like that, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.